Namaskar and welcome everyone to another inspiring episode of VR7 with Vijay. Today we're diving deep, not into theory but into something more powerful implementation. We all read, listen, watch, and reflect, but how do we actually live what we already know? And to guide us through this profound topic, I have a very special guest with me today, Suraj. A dear friend and a man who has spent years immersed in Vipassana meditation, self-awareness and conscious living. Suraj, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you so much, Vijay. I'm truly happy to be here. I believe this conversation is close to many hearts because we all know a lot, but living that truth, practicing it, that's where real transformation begins.
You've met so many people in retreats, meditation camps and workshops. What's the most common pattern you see?
The most common thing I see is mental clutter. People are overwhelmed with information. They've read the books, watched the YouTube videos, heard the gurus. But when life tests them, they react, not respond. Why? Because knowing is not the same as embodying. Meditation, especially Vipassana, teaches us to observe, not just learn. It bridges the gap between what we know and what we are. That's so powerful. So how do we go from I've read it to I live it? Great question. Let me offer 3 simple steps. 1. Pause daily. Take just 10 minutes every morning to sit in silence. Let your mind settle. This creates space between knowledge and action. 2. Pick one wisdom per day. Don't try to apply 10 things. Pick one quote, value, or insight and live it for 24 hours. 3. Observe your resistance. You'll notice when you don't want to follow through. That's where the gold is. That's your real growth zone. And remember, implementation is not about perfection. It's about awareness. The moment you observe yourself drifting, you're already returning. Some people say meditation is like escaping the real world. But I've heard you call it a return. Can you explain that? Absolutely. Meditation is not an escape. It's a homecoming. In Vipassana, we don't imagine, we don't chant. We simply observe reality as it is, within the body, within the breath. That's raw, that's real. And this internal clarity reflects in external life. Better relationships, calmer decisions, deeper sleep, and more joy. So it's not about running away, it's about tuning in. Could you share your personal daily practice, something simple our listeners can begin with? Of course. Here's what I follow. Morning silence. I wake up and sit in silence for 20 minutes. No phone, no news, just breath and body awareness. One conscious action. I do one thing each day with full presence, like drinking tea without distraction. Gratitude before going to bed. I reflect on 3 things I am thankful for before going to bed. It rewires my mind to focus on what's working, not what's missing. Anyone listening, you don't have to start with 20 minutes. Start with 3 minutes. The seed of peace lies in consistency, not intensity.
You've met successful people, from entrepreneurs to artists. How do you define success now?
For me, success is peace in motion. It's when your inner world supports your outer ambition. It's not just about money, fame, or recognition. It's when you can say, I am happy when I'm alone and kind when I'm with others. And true success is when your presence uplifts others even without speaking.
Beautifully said. Friends, we all carry wisdom within us. You don't need another book right now. You need to live the lines you've already underlined. Take one step today. Pause, observe, act. Suraj, thank you so much for being with us and for bringing calm, clarity, and truth to this space. Thank you, Vijay. And to everyone listening, keep walking your path. You're closer to peace than you think. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to follow, share, and take a deep breath. Until next time, be present, be kind, be free.